Hello folks, today's video might be ever so slightly random. I'm going to head out in the car and I don't know where I'm going. I want to use the Surge now. You guys may have seen the FTX Surge MT that I've been testing out to see if it is any good, because the old ones were crap. Previous two videos, I'll put the links in, all that jazz. Since last time I've had to glue the two screws on at the front of the bumper, at the back there where my thumb is, and there, these two screws are being glued with plastic glue. It probably won't hold, they pulled through, but at least it might hold the bumper in the correct position for a bit. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going to jump in the car and see where I end up. There's a local skate park there. I don't know if there's going to be kids there or not though. I'm just going to see. I don't really know the local area that well, so we'll find out. I might end up going there, I don't know. I've also got the Proline Pro MT in the car with me as well. Don't even know if I'll record that because I'm really interested in testing this several times. The house is a mess. I need to tidy up, I need to do my dishes, and I'm still wearing my work trousers, but frankly I don't care. I just want to go out and have a wee bash before the sun goes down. So let's crack on. Right, so I'm sitting in my old Merc 190. The skate park was full of kids doing what kids do at skate parks, which is nothing plus smoking. I pulled up outside a golf course because I know a lot of people say that golf is a waste of a good walk, and I agree, but also it's a waste of prime bash location. I mean, golf courses are amazing bash locations if you can get in there. But unfortunately, you can see there are some golfists playing golf with their golf bats, and can't really go RCing around when the golfists are golfing. So I might just hang on a bit, although it is raining, so I might not get any lighter. So, and it's going to get dark soon, so I can't hang on too much. I'm going to have a look around and see if I can find something else. But I really want a shot because some of the land through these trees you can't really see is stunning. Really nice flat grass and big jumps around it. It really is good. I've always said that prime quad biking and bashing territory, but they waste it on golf. Okay, so those two golfists went down there. There are other people golfering down that way. I was hoping that the spitting rain would stop all the golfists coming on the golf pitch tonight, but it seems that people who golf seem to be quite keen on regardless of the weather. And they'll come down with their golf rackets, and yeah, the golf track seems quite popular. So I don't know if I'll have to get a shot. I think there's someone down there. I might just crack the FTX out. Anyway, this isn't the best bit of the golf pitch, but you know, it's better than nothing. And the green is nice and smooth. Can I just point out all of it's green? Yeah. Nice smooth surface to play with the Surge. I think I'll also jump it into the sand pit. It's almost like golf courses are designed for RC in mind. Said it before, the handling on this thing's pretty good. It's very slippy because of all the sand ingrained into the grass here, and also the damp because it's raining, but you can get the top speed impression now with this little truck because I can get maxed out. That's it there. Not fast, but it looks okay for its size. I'm beginning to like this little thing, you know that? Considering how bad they used to be, I'm really beginning to like this one. Just going to see if this thing has got enough speed to catch some air over here. Yes, it does. And it's dealing with the long grass quite well. I know it's four-wheel drive, but it's not surprising. Let's get some air again. Right, big one up. Oh, air, man. proline would get air. Maybe I could jump it into one of the sand pits. Set it right about... Paranoid with all the noise in case some angry golfists come and chase me. What if I can get out again? Almost. Oh, down. Okay, Sergeant Surge, let's see if we can get out. Oh. Ah, nope, it's too steep. Good thing jumping into it's fun. Incredibly neutral in the air, the little Surge. Well, the Surge MT is anyway. Very neutral. I like its jumping ability. I'm also enjoying its ability in slightly longer grass. I know this is very short, but I landed it in some grass earlier on and it was absolutely fine. Right, let's go this way and find out if there's any more of the golf pitch to play on. Lovely surface with undulating terrain here. Wonder how pissed off they'd be if you took a Lossy 5 or an HBI Baja down here. Someone should. It'd be great. Yeah, I think I'll play here. Big tumble. Ah, it's upside down. Ah, made it. Beautiful. Don't even know what's over there, just guessing. Still has that, remember that irritating lag I was telling you about? Makes it feel like it's getting low on battery, but it's not. It's just got a little delay. That's still a frustration with this little thing, even if the rest of it's proving to hold up pretty good. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is very light bashing again. The Golfists spotted me. The two of them were through those trees. They caught sight of me. I just hope they're not playing this direction. It's hard to tell. Don't even know. I feel like James Bond or something. Don't get caught by the Golfists. Or they'll put their sticks where you don't want them. Yay, landed the field. Wonder if we can get that right if I get the right angle. Here we go. There you go. Oh dear. The Golfists are coming my way. Better move. Never mind. I found a speed bump. Not a very big one though. I'm gonna find a bigger one. Forget that. A mound is better than a speed bump. Ow! Didn't see that post. Ah, something has gone. First breakage. I think so anyway. Feels like it. Did I break it finally? Ah. Yes I have. First breakage. Shock shaft has broken. See there? Shock shaft sheared. Which is odd because I would have thought that would have popped off first. But anyway, first breakage. Suspension arms are fine after that crash. That wasn't a deliberate crash, that one. I misjudged the post because I was behind the camera. Yeah. Okay, it's broken now. Fair enough. But I walloped that post. It's a solid wood post with a small truck. Guys, this is not a bad little RC truck, really. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It handles well, it jumps well, it's controllable and slides and things, and I'm getting eaten by midges. Okay, there are some faults. It's not the toughest truck in the world, but it's 80 pounds and it's small. Of course it's not the toughest truck in the world. Just make sure I don't get hit by a car. Another thing is, the electronics are a bit dodgy. There's that really annoying ESC lag. It's not particularly quick. They were a bit glitchy, and I would change the electronics. Also, I've just noticed that the back left drive shaft is bent out of shape. It's bent out of shape. It's still working, but it's got, see the up and down movement it's got? That drive shaft is bent. I mean, you can buy drive shafts, measure it, buy bigger ones. That's what I would do, more power. But honestly, £80, ready to run. I've changed my mind on this thing. I reckon this is not a bad little car, and I wouldn't say, oh, jump to recommend it. I wouldn't say I wouldn't rephrase that. I wouldn't say that I would hesitate to recommend it, or I wouldn't hesitate. Let's try that again. Look, it's good, right? And I think it's alright, and I think if you were in the market for a very, very budget truck, I would genuinely be tempted. In fact, I think I am quite tempted. It's not the strongest thing in the world, but it's done quite well, and I think if a few of your mates, 2 or 3 of you, had the same one, what a laugh you would have. Especially chasing each other around a golf course. Right, before I get eaten alive, I'm going to go in. Thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, have a look at the FTX Surge. It's not too bad after all. Thanks a lot. The new one, it's not too bad. The old one's crap. Right, I've decided to bring this home and do a little bit more filming just to come up with a proper conclusion as I check it over. So we know the shock absorber is broken. We know this, we saw it happen, it was my fault. This is very sandy, also my fault. Now I'm actually impressed that it was the shock that broke and not the plastics, because it was always the plastics that were to fault. Always. So I think we can absolutely agree and come to the conclusion that the plastics have definitely improved over the previous model. Previous model would have snapped chassis parts and wishbones and bumpers and links and everything. This one has a small crack in the front shock tower. There. There's a small crack in there. The camera probably will not see it or show it, but it is not all the way through. No, it's not all the way through, so that's still strong. I'd still put a blob of glue on it. Suspension arms are fine. We know about the rear drive shaft. Yeah, I think I'll just go straight to conclusion. It's not perfect, obviously. Obviously, it's not perfect. It's far from perfect. But it's a huge amount better than it used to be, which is what actually we set out to do. We set out to find out if this is better than the old Surges, because the old Surges were not worth anything. They weren't worth your money at all. There are a few things that need to be upgraded from the word go. I would upgrade all 4 drive shafts. I'd upgrade them, just measure them, get some stronger ones ordered off of eBay. Yeah, the drive shafts are poop. That one was bent already slightly, but it's gotten worse. And obviously the one at the back is bent. Yeah, the drive shafts are rubbish. I would personally, that's a must. That has to be done. I would also personally replace the electronics. But if you do that, then it's even more critical that you replace the drive shafts. And of course, if you give this thing more power, it may throw up some other flaws that were not there before. We don't know how this thing would handle, or how this thing would go, or how strong it would be, the drivetrain, etc. with a more powerful system in it. We don't know. The shock itself, okay, I bust it. That was my fault. FTX parts are cheap. But of course you don't even need to use the same shocks. This is radio control here. This is the radio control hobby. You can do anything you like. You can get shocks to fit. Just get the right size. You'll be able to customise your truck, make it look the way you want, handle the way you want. That's what's good about RC. Yeah, it's actually not bad. Overall, this is not a bad little truck. There are some annoyances. The electronics wind me up. The delay winds me up. The batteries are a bit. I don't like the battery very much. The sort of split cell thing that goes in here with it's annoying. But these are all things that you can change. No RC is perfect from the box. So for £80, honestly, if you look at the rivals to it for £80, you get the Maverick Ions, which are tiny little things. They're half the size. This has got a lot more presence. It'll be a lot more comfortable out in rougher terrain. And I wouldn't say I'd go out and recommend a Surge to someone now. Previously I'd say no, don't bother. I wouldn't say, oh, go and buy this one. I recommend it, but I would recommend that they look at the Surge now and consider it. So that's a big improvement. Yeah, it's not a bad little truck at all. It handles well. It jumps nice and level and flat. The servo is quite weak, but it works fine with this little thing, and the servo saver works fine. There's plenty of grip. Looks good. You know, for £80 it's actually pretty decent. So have a look at the FTX Surge, the new one. Ignore the old ones, set fire to them, melt them down, whatever you want to do, just don't buy them. But more importantly, find yourself a golf course to play on. Way better than playing on the street. Right, that's it. Thank you very much. And look at the FTX Surge. Didn't expect that. Alright, see you later.